Hi everyone, I'm an osteopath, I live in Madrid, and I will explain you now why my treatment can be a solution for your problem. The osteopathic treatment is very different from the medical one. The medical use a protocol, so 10 knee pain, 10 similar treatment. 10 knee pain, 10 completely different treatment from an osteopathic therapy, because the osteopath recognizes that if you have a knee pain, the lumbar spine needs to be irritated somehow, but the irritation doesn't have to be necessarily on the knee. Think about your pain. How many times you had a pain in your life and you don't have a clue where it comes from? Let's make an example. Let's say you had an appendixectomy. So they remove your appendix. You have a big scar here on the pelvis, right side, and the right side of your lumbar spine. This is the news. This is what you don't know probably. The right side of your lumbar spine will never bend to the right side anymore because it's irritated. One side moves better than the other one, it creates a rotation, all the body, all the posture change immediately. I want to give you an example that happened to me a few months ago. I burned my hand, I have a couple of scars on my hand, one here and one here, a little bit. No pain whatsoever after a couple of hours. After a week, I woke up one day without the possibility to extend and rotate my neck. Also, my right leg was internally rotated, so I was walking completely funny. I went to my osteopath with the treatment on the end. He made a miracle, and this pain and this funny leg completely returned back to normal. So my posture improved immediately after one session. Never say that you tried everything, because what I'm saying now you probably never heard. The solution to your problem has to be in your body. We accumulate injuries since the day we are born. They cut our umbilical cord. In nature, no animal receives this kind of treatment, so that's an irritation. If you check a baby, a newborn, and you go to the lumbar spine, you try to push a little bit the lumbar spine, compared to other part of the spine, this one will result very, very, very stiff. Why? It's the trauma from the umbilical cord that has been cut. Okay? My kid is 18 months old. He already fell 5-6 times on his face, bleeding gum, bleeding nose, etc. And I had recently a baby who banged his head on the occipital part, on the back, right side, and he started coming out with his tongue, which is very dangerous. Not only if he fell, he can bite the tongue, but only because the tongue on one side, the tongue is an extremely powerful muscle. It can alter completely the position of the teeth when it will have the odor teeth. Okay, so that will require a work from the dentist, which is also a lot expensive. It will change completely the posture of his body. So what I'm saying is, we are accumulating injury that we are not aware. We don't even know that this injury stay with us for the rest of our life. But just to make a test with you now, if you had an operation, if you had a major injury, let's say you had an appendicitis, I told you, right side of the lumbar spine will never work as before again. So you stand in front of a mirror and you try to bend your spine on the left, on the right, and just look at the mirror. Okay, it's not important your feeling. We don't have a big awareness of what's going on. There are people who are completely out of alignment. If you ask, look, do you know that this shoulder is different than the other? They say no, because they are used to it. Okay, if you want to come, I will do a full spinal check from the cervical to the coccyx. Believe me, the coccyx injury can be treated manually. Rib fracture can be treated. Any fracture can be treated even during after the stabilization of the doctor. You can come here and I can show you. You have a leg or femur fracture, lumbar spine will be irritated. You have an arm fracture, the neck will be irritated. This is how it works. So you come here with the symptom. It can be a pain or it can be a dysfunction of something that doesn't work. For example, the cycle in women, the menstrual cycle, is very frequently affected. They come, I find something related with the lumbar spine, with the part that innervate the pelvic organ, and we try to sort it out. very frequently is affected by a fall on the coccyx, for example. Or you have an operation on the eyes, the eye receives the innervation on the nuchal area, so the opposite nuchal area, it will be completely blocked. Your neck will rotate and you can have pain on the shoulder as a result of a eye operation. It's very complex, but it's easy, it becomes very easy if we go and have a full spine check, okay? If you're interested, you can take an appointment, just send me a WhatsApp is the best way. I do treatment on my place, but also I can come to your house if you have a chronic condition, you don't want to move, or you have a fracture, you have a very severe, one day you woke up blocked, I can come to your place, even if it's an hotel, I can come with my bed and I treat you. There is no problem at all. If you're a tourist, just book an appointment. In one session, I can make a miracle. If you want to discuss a little bit more, send me a WhatsApp. If you want to take an appointment directly, please do it, and I will definitely help your condition. Thanks for watching.